I've been up for 3 hours already and I still haven't had a coffee. A little bit of this on top and it just adds to it. What do you reckon, Chloe? At Schwalk Cafe in Australia? You reckon it's a good coffee, mate? Oh, that's fucking good. This morning I got up, I'd uploaded a album on TuneCore of short songs from TikTok. Of 20 songs I've done about chainsaws, fencing contractors, farmers, all the stuff's rural, and they've actually rejected my album. And I'm wondering why. This world we live in today, it's crazy. You can't write about things or sing about things that don't sit with the norm. So that's kind of a little bit like my kitchen, that little bit there. That piece, I'm going to have a little part that sticks out on my island, and I'll show you right now what it looks like, because Vincent is currently putting it together. Bruno's staying warm now, he's got his blanket over top of him, haven't you, mate, eh? You right there, buddy? You stay there. He's got his nice cover from Anna Marie. There's a good boy. And Pace has found a little place to sit on top of what's going here, Pace. He's found the warm blanket.
Company.
How you getting on, Vincent?
You good, mate? Chipping away.
Yeah, you can actually appreciate the size of this thing going here. So Vincent's job is actually putting these together. He does it all by himself, and he reckons he pumps out about 3 a week on average.
2.
About two is it?
Sound good.
Okay, two's enough anyway. Because this is a couple of days work, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And this is a good size island, so
Yeah.
space for you. Good.
Vincent's got the man flu today, so he's still coming to work.
Keep away, mate.
So he uses a laser just to go around the whole building to get everything straight. And of course here, this floor is completely bent. Hey, Pace. That's right, Pace thinks it's going to be pretty cool. So what's going on is this island will be the main thing. And the reason we've got an island like this is we want to film. We want to actually have a bit of cooking going on. The camera can go right around. And if you look up at the roof, you'll see we've got all these little screws. I don't know if you can see them, but there's lots of lights going on here. So we're going to close the curtains. Curtains close there, curtains close there. We can control the light so we can film. Over here will be the pantry. And I want to show you the top, pantry top here. It's awesome. So it kind of fits the colour of the theme of the farmhouse with a bit of wood, like the wooden beam here.
Noise.
No worries, mate. It is what it is. I'll leave Pace with you, buddy.
Yeah, mate. All good.
Keep
Keep me company.
Yeah, a bit of company.
Keep my blanket warm for me.
Yeah, he's got your little blanket on the ground. Is that your blanket for kneeling on, is it?
It is.
Yeah, you need it too, don't you?
Pace is bed at the moment, though.
Pace is made into his bed. Yeah, he's taken over. So you don't have the top here yet, obviously, no?
It's at factory, so I'm just going to get a few boys to bring it when we come.
Yep.
Just because it's so big, there wasn't much space for us to put
Yeah,
it.
right.
So I'll get it all ready and then they can bring it about just after lunch or something. And
Sweet. So that over there is it Chimera?
Yeah, Chimera.
Chimera.
Yep, that's Chimera.
Okay, where will that go in here, bud?
It's going to go on the other side, so that's going to be beside you. Your fridge is going to be here.
Yep.
Pretty much. Actually, you might better see it here, see which it's a bit hard to see in this light, but
Oh yeah, right.
so this is your fridge here,
Yeah.
and then there's the top in here, the oven. This is your timber up the top.
Yeah, right.
And your big island with your sink and your hob.
Wow. That's cool.
Front of here, so that's your hard
Okay.
to see, but
Yeah, and I can see that.
there you go.
Jeez, you got all. That's awesome, bud. Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, can't wait. And we'll get a wee leaner on the end here. Is that right?
Yeah, there is. There's a probably 300 mil or so.
Comes
So
out.
A bit of a bar there.
That'll be great. So you can sit and have your coffee here.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yep.
Oh, it's exciting.
Okay.
You didn't muck around getting this together because it doesn't take you long at all, is it?
No, like I say, well, it's good because it's all been pre-screwed in the factory, so that makes my job a lot easier on site.
So they pre-screw it in the factory to make sure there's no stuff-ups, and then they put it together there so they know it all goes together.
Exactly, yeah.
Do they ever have it in the factory like that where they actually screw it and it doesn't work out? Have you
Yeah,
get that?
100%.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sometimes, but it's normally pretty good because it's all CNC machines, so
Right, yeah.
everything's pre-drilled and all the runners are screwed on the factory. And it's all
Do you enjoy the job, mate?
it is good. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
What's the pros and cons of it?
There's not really any cons really, to be honest. It's pretty good. Like, I mean, every job has its times where you don't enjoy every day. There might be some jobs that are different to others that aren't a bit harder or a bit easier. But all in all, it's a pretty good job.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it.
I really enjoyed meeting your foreman. He was cool.
Yeah, he's a good
Come
guy.
out here, and the other guy really efficient. And I
That's
find that most of the people that are with ITM are pretty good. It's obviously a company that it competes well with price, but they probably, I mean, they are a corporation making money, but they seem to look after their staff reasonably well because most of them are pretty happy.
Yeah, no, we've got a pretty good team too. I think the team makes all the difference. Like, you make all the money in the world, but if you're not happy where you're working, who you're working with, then like, I went to Aussie for a wee while and it was good money, you don't get me wrong, but it was. Yeah, the guys I work with are arseholes, so not saying anything about Aussies in general, but
come on,
but
what was it that made them? What made them arseholes? What was it that made it difficult?
Well, just a lot of that. Not all of them were arseholes, but just the attitude of a lot of them were just not very nice, and you're too good for you almost. So we just use these.
Laser, right?
We only use the laser because we can change it to vertical as well.
Oh, right.
So if you're doing panels and stuff, we can do that.
So you don't need a plumb one then, do you?
Not really, no. We just use this and just put it on the side. But
cool. And everything is on the floor here, guys. You can see that Vincent's gone around and he's screwed all of these. You can adjust them to get it level, which is really clever. Oh, mate, I'll leave you to it.
No, sweet.
And thanks for your help. We'll leave Payson with you. Pace, you behave yourself.
We'll have smoke out together.
He's taking your blanket.
No, he's alright.
Oh, yeah, mate. I'll see you later on.
Alright, bud.
Cheers.
Cool.
You stay there, Pace. You're staying there, mate. Don't look so worried. He'll be all right. Good boy. Yeah, let's keep your cover over you, mate. That's a good dog. Gonna give Bruno a few eggs before I go. Good boy. You stay there. Morning, ladies. What are you picking me for? Hey? You have some tucker. Geez, we've got plenty of eggs today. Some in there. Some in there. We're gonna need a bigger bowl. Can't even get those out. Well done, ladies. Good job. So what I do is, all the ones that've got shit on, like that, they stay behind. Because we don't want to crack our eggs into a pan and eat chicken shit. We could clean them. Dogs can process shit, they can actually digest it and it does no harm to them at all, but we can't. So that's what goes to the dogs, anything that's got shit on it. And Bruno eats about 12 of these a day. He's already had 6 eggs this morning. I do give them the shells sometimes, and other times I keep them down there and put them on the garden later on. The shells are actually good on the garden too. Today he's not having the shell. Well, he's actually had 6 eggs already this morning with the shell. These ones he's having just by themselves, like that there. Just want to check and see how our pork's doing in the pan. Oh, she's looking good. Look at that. Oh, yes. Perfect. Right, we'll cover that back up. She's doing really well. Might drop it down a fraction. There we go, just about there. Going to cook that slowly all day. And as you can see, the steam's evaporating off, so it allows it to crackle up more. What have I got for you? An old Pace looking through the window. There we go, mate. Wrap your laughing gear around that, eh? Eat up, Bruno. Eat up, boy. You can't get it, eh? Eat up. There you go. That's a good dog. Keep the old boy warm. That's a good dog. Old Pace is like, hey, what about me, boss? Eggs provide fat and protein, and it's good. Eggs are a superfood, high in amino acid, helping him to maintain muscle mass. This is the glass house that Craig gave me, and inside see some seedlings that Spencer did. These I bought on special. They were too cheap not to buy. They were really tiny, but they've had a bit of time in the rain. They've grown really well. Cauliflower and broccoli. I've also got these daikon radishes. Look at that, they're already starting to grow in their containers to be planted out. Amazing that they grow in there. They're just little pots. They're really nice with all sorts of things. Salad, but they can go in too. You having fun, Pace, are you? You're not really helping much, Pace. Not really, no. Be careful not to break anything. That one there is almost ready to harvest. Jeez, it's growing really big in its pot. Pace, the other way, mate. Come on, out of the way. You're not making this very easy. Broccoli. cauliflower. No name on this, but I think it's probably broccoli. Clearly these should have been in the ground about, I don't know, 6 weeks ago or even 2 months ago. Shows your sauces, bro.
So Waddy's burger sauce, which is apparently a classic, and then this is a real good one, for, especially for pork.
Stubbs.
So, yeah, American barbecue sauce.
And you got some pepper there too, is it?
Yeah, black pepper and garlic.
Garlic, you love your garlic, don't you?
Always on everything, man.
Good dog, Bruno. You stay there. Good boy. The piles have arrived for the unit we're putting up for young Daniel. I'll put this in soon. He's still got to dig some holes. It's going to have a mezzanine floor. It's a little cabin. I really get a kick out of gardening, eh? Never thought I would. COVID came along and we all had to do shit at home, so we gardened and found out I actually enjoy it. Well, there's our row of daikon radishes. Daniel's getting into the last few of his piles there. Good to see he's bending a lot better now with his legs. Looking good. A year ago, I didn't have a clue about planting anything. When it came to taking something out of a pot like this, I wasn't sure what I could do, what I could get away with, what would break. Now I know exactly what's going on all the time. These guys are tangled up something badly. Take them out of here. Should have been planted a long time ago. But staying at home and having to grow veggies because of COVID, it taught me a lot. Take those off because they aren't going to do much good. And I reaped the benefit of having a nice garden and fresh vegetables I could share with the people I love. And we prospered. One thing that we didn't grow very well was this, broccoli. And I still buy broccoli in the shops today because I can't really get those nice big broccolis. I'm hopeful that these ones are going to be a bit better than the last ones. I had a lot of success with some plants and other plants I completely failed. I actually had a lot of success with planting wasabi, which is something that's normally quite hard to grow. And I'm pleased about that because I like wasabi. And also got faster at growing stuff too. Finding out what I could get away with and what I couldn't get away with. How far I could push stuff, how much water it needed, what I needed to protect it against. I'd come out at night and I would take all the slugs off the plants. It's our row of seedlings in the ground. We're going to now cover them up. Cover them up before this big brute walks on them and the birds get them. Yeah, you mate, he's trampled a few of my plants, Bruno, haven't you, eh? He doesn't really know. 32 bucks, I think this was the cheapest solution I could find. So we've got our sort of tunnel house all good to go. I'm not sure if vegetables need to pollinate, do they? Because the moths and the moths pollinate? Yeah, moths do pollinate. And the bees, they wouldn't be able to get in here because I'm going to make it so they can't. Because I don't want sparrows getting in there. Do you still get vegetables if your plant doesn't get pollinated? I suppose you do. I guess you just don't get fertile seeds. This looks pretty straightforward, doesn't it? Very cool. Wow. Goes up real easy. And that's about 3 metres. I've got 4 more of those. I'm probably going to put a fence around this just to keep the dogs off. That's a rewarding job. Tomorrow I'm going to plant probably some onions in here, or maybe some garlic, which I won't need that. What do you reckon, Pace? Look pretty flash, is it? Right, I need to put some dirt along here just to go this way here, just to stop the birds getting on the side. Just walk down the side here and I've covered all this up here. Just get the birds out. Let's see how Daniel's getting on with his pile holes. Is that your last hole?
No, I still got that one.
Oh, okay, still got one hole here to do, yeah?
So I'll come up with a head torch.
Yep. Oh, that's good. That's awesome. Good work, mate. The job that I got Daniel is going well. He's doing tree planting.
That's the one.
Yep, tree planting right now. He's on his second day, and by all accounts and what his boss said, he's doing bloody well. My aim and my goal here is to make, because I've got a bit of land, is to build another one of these. So if you want to support what I'm doing with young people, jump on my Patreon, because we could have another one of these just around the corner. I'll show you where. We've got plenty of room. We've got 10 acres. So that's Daniel's home for as long as he wants. Doesn't have to pay any money, just has to do a little bit of work each day, and not a lot of work. Normally with woofers staying on a property it's 4 to 6 hours. He only has to do 2 hours, so it's not much. But there's another place right here. We could have another hut right in there with all that bush behind it. So another young man who needs a place to stay could do there, and I will spend my Patreon money on those huts for young fellas to stay rent free. All they've got to do is a couple of hours of work, and really it's a training program for them, because so far with Daniel, have you learnt to use a chainsaw yet with me, bud?
Not yet, brother.
Not yet. So I'm going to teach him how to use a chainsaw, how to sharpen a chainsaw, maintain it. He has learnt how to use a spade in the garden properly. Well, it's really helpful, because now you're planting trees. Yeah. That's all part of it, using your body. And I notice you're using your body much better. He was bending his back all the time instead of his legs.
So I sound like an old man.
Well, you were sounding like an old man. You were grunting and groaning, but you're a lot better now. And you're working a lot more efficiently using your legs. Your legs are the biggest muscle in your body. Yeah. So he's smashing it out. So the vision is to build maybe 2, 3 or even 4 of these little cabins through all this bush over here. We've got plenty of bush to build them in. They don't need to have council consent, these buildings, because they are under 30 square metres. They do need to comply, so they've got to be warm and healthy, so the person staying in it's okay. But we can afford to do this, because in the past you used to have to pay for it. We've got a toilet in the house that they can use in a shower, but eventually we'll have a compost toilet. It'll be in the bush down there somewhere, and it'll be a really good place for training young guys for all sorts of things. Learning how to fillet a fish, learning how to cut up a deer, learning how to skin a pig, learning how to shoot a rabbit and cook it over a fire and make it taste good, learning how to plant vegetables and gardens and stuff. So that's the goal. Hope you enjoy the video. Be good, can't be good, be careful. We'll see you tomorrow when we watch Vincent fit my new kitchen. That'd be kind of cool. See you later.